Welcome back to the channel. It's your host Rob with I-25 Kia. I'm joined today with a very special guest. It's one I've been talking about a lot, that being the Kia K5. This one is the LXS package. I haven't gotten an opportunity to drive this thing yet, so I'm really excited about getting to know this guy, and you're gonna learn it with me. This one in particular comes in the glacial white pearl paint job. It's a good look, looks very clean. So first, before we begin, let's take a look at that exterior. We're gonna kick off this tour right here at the front. You got your signature tiger nose grille where it dips down in the middle, and you've got these they're like little shelves. It's a really cool texturized look. I really like it. But they've done a good job of making this a very minimal design. You don't see any lines in the hood. It's very simple. You do have functional vents down below that give you a better airflow. You also have these nice sporty vents down at the bottom. I like how straight they are, just pretty simple, straight to the point. And the thing that makes this thing so recognizable are these daytime running lights. It's a very cool V, it's like a fast V. But these are the amber daytime running lights. You've got LED auto on and off lights, they're very bright. I've already tested them out. And then the cherry on top is the new Kia logo. I've said it before and I'll say it again, I'm a big fan of the new logo. It's just a little bit classier and makes it look more like a luxury car. Every time I'm driving one of these new Kias, I seem to come across a stranger who's like, what type of car is that? And I'm like Kia and have to explain it to them. I think that's a good testament to how good of a redesign that is. And this is not the only Kia badge on the car. You've also got it right here. The back end looks very, very good. Your rear tail light goes all the way across, and I like how it has this little corner. Makes it look very sharp, very sporty looking. And I'm a huge fan of the back windshield. You've got this nice chrome that goes all the way around it. And then the way that this back windshield is designed, it really reminds me of a Stinger, like how the Stinger looks at the back. There's actually lots of elements from the Stinger within this K5. Of course, just not the engine. The LXS K5 sits on these 16-inch gray alloy wheels. They do have that new Kia badge, and I think it's a good look. It's kind of got a propeller design to it. This K5 comes with outside heated mirrors, and this is a two-tone, white and black. I really like the shape of the K5. I love the amber daytime running lights, and it really does look like a little tiny sports car in my opinion. I know there will be somebody in the comments who disagrees with me, but you know what? I don't care. The LXS model comes with a handy dandy key fob. Well, actually they all do, but this one comes with the remote start option. So if you hit the lock button and then hold the remote start button, the car will turn on for you. So you can get your AC up and running before you even leave the house. And now the car is locked, so I'm gonna take my key fob, place it into my pocket. And then if you walk up to the car and you hit the button, you can gain entry. And now you are the captain of this ship. So the interior of the K5 LXS trim is very nice. This is obviously the black interior color. These seats are a cloth fabric. They're pretty comfortable and they look good. I really like the layout of the dash. There's a cool texture on this part. Makes it feel like it's woven together, but it's like a plastic. And then you've got this nice chrome piece that goes across the whole thing. I like how your touchscreen display kind of angles a little bit towards the driver, making it a little bit more driver focused. Like all Kia steering wheels, it's designed very, very well. You do have that new branding across the middle. You can control your music and your phone calls on the left, and also go through the modes that are inside your digital instrument cluster. And on the right, you're going to be able to control your cruise control, your lane keep assist, and navigate through the menus in the instrument cluster. And here is your digital instrument cluster. It's a nice digital display. Got some graphics on it. You can customize your user settings through here. You can also see your miles per hour, your tire pressure, and your fuel economy. Lots of helpful things to make you a more conscious driver, I guess. You have an 8-inch touchscreen display with the integrated Apple CarPlay / Android Auto. You can access your phone calls, navigate through your music. You can even go through your maps. Things that are already loaded in your maps will automatically be projected on the screen. And you can do text messages using Siri. But you can have all sorts of apps on here, including your Waze app if you use that. But it all seamlessly works through this projection. This is also going to be where you find your backup camera. And it's a very good wide angle backup camera. Super high def. It does have those dynamic bending lines. I'm always a fan of the awesome backup cameras. Underneath your touchscreen display is where you're gonna find your climate control. You do have dual climate control, which is a sweet thing to have, and it's very well laid out. It's not confusing, you know exactly what each button's gonna do. Below your climate control, you will find a 12 volts, a USB, and then a rapid charging USB. And I forgot to mention, the Apple CarPlay is wireless. You don't even have to have a cable connected to it. As long as you just hook up your Bluetooth connection, you can seamlessly project your phone without any cables. Your gear select is very simple and straightforward. It feels very good. It's got a very rugged feel to it. And then down below your shifter, you're gonna see your auto brake, and you're also going to see your drive modes. This does have 4 different drive modes. Comes with custom, smart, normal, and sport. To the left of the steering wheel, you're gonna be able to control your digital instrument cluster's brightness. You're also going to be able to turn on and off your lane keep assist and your traction control. And down below that is where you're going to be able to open up your trunk. I like all the designed elements inside the doors. I really like how the speaker looks. And I really like this little shelf right here. So when you're cruising along, your hand just kind of fits right there. And I love anything that just conforms to your hand. So I guess now we need to check out how the back seat feels. The back seat is very spacious. I'm 6 foot tall. I've got quite a bit of headroom. And as for my knees, look at how much space I have. This is a very spacious back seat, actually. You have these nice leather pockets to hold maps or whatever you want to hold back here. You've also got that nice hard material, so if you have kids, this is a good thing to have because they're gonna be kicking the back of your seat, they're gonna be wiping stuff on it, and this will be easy to clean up. Another awesome feature that this has in the back seat is you've got dual USB ports. So in this small sedan, you've got 4 USB ports. It's pretty impressive. You do have a nice hidden cup holder armrest. Yeah, this is very comfortable. I like the material that they used for these seats. It just feels good to the skin and it's squishy, it's comfortable. I like it. As for your trunk space, you'll be very surprised at how spacious this is. You're gonna get out your handy dandy key fob and you're just gonna hold the trunk button and it'll just pop open. So this is a 60-40 split seat. So if you needed to do any additional long cargo hauling, you could easily do it in this K5. You do have a cargo net and it's split so you can put stuff in here like clothes for the winter. Another good place to put clothes for the winter would be underneath. I mean, this is where your spare tire is, your jack, but look at all the space around the tire where you could put some winter clothes. There are lots of options for you to haul gear. So you know what time it is. I think it's time that we take this thing for a test drive. So I gotta buckle you in. Even though this is one of the safest Kias on the market, you still gotta be safe. Buckled in? All right, you do have a push button start. Put this thing in drive and let's go. So I'm a Kia K5 fanboy. It doesn't matter what trim level it is. I like the shape, I like the size, I like the way it drives. But I was genuinely surprised when I started driving this LXS trim. For one, I didn't know it had a 1.6 liter turbo in it. So it's got a 4-cylinder 1.6 liter turbo with an 8-speed automatic transmission. So this thing has some pretty serious get up and go. With it having those 4 different drive modes, it allows you to have a more engaging driving experience. I think it's really fun to put it into sports mode and open up that throttle. And then having that steering wheel tighten up for you makes this a more rigid drive. So it actually handles more like a sportier car. But it's a very quiet ride, it handles very well, it takes bumps really well, and it's also a very safe ride. This has the forward collision avoidance assist with pedestrian detection. This has the lane keep assist and the lane follow assist. It's got driver attention warning, leading vehicle departure assist. That's a really cool thing to have, especially if You're like looking down at something when you're at a red light. You don't have to embarrass yourself and get honked at. That's a plus. The K5 comes with blind spot collision avoidance assist, rear cross traffic collision avoidance assist, and this also comes with safe exit assist for in case you have any kids. This would be a good commuter sedan for a person with kids or a family. So as far as my personal review goes with the K5 LXS trim, now I'm just super conflicted. I really wanted to get a K5 GT line all-wheel drive, but seeing how much more affordable the LXS is and what things you sacrifice, not much of a sacrifice. So I am very conflicted about which trim level I would want to get. I guess this just means I'm gonna have to drive some more K5s. Oh, what a shame. So I hope I answered some questions for you guys about the 2022 K5 LXS. If you have any questions, go talk to the car experts at 25 Kia. They know their stuff. And if you want access to the car buying experience, but you don't want to leave your home, you want to sit on your couch, you can just go to i25kia.com. We have an amazing payment calculator. You can plan out exactly your monthly payments, and you can see how your credit score holds up. You can also go there to sign up for the 24-hour home test drive. No matter where you live in Colorado, we'll deliver the vehicle to you. Whenever you're done with it, we'll come and pick it up. And then if you want to buy it, we'll bring over the paperwork, we'll take the vehicle back, we'll clean it up for you, and then the car's yours. As always, thank you guys for tuning in. Check back next week for some more Colorado Kia content, and please like and subscribe. Bye.